what y'all trying to do. 24 karat magic in the air.
Good morning. A big thank you to the entire team at Arkestro and everyone for making the trek here to be in person, expanding those organic conversations and networking. I'm excited to be here to talk to you today. Give me 1 second. Our technology is not working, right? To talk to everybody about navigating our newly formed procurement team while leveraging the scalability of Arkestro. Truthfully, I'm excited of having a reason to put on makeup and a kid-free and puppy-free few days. But in all seriousness, it's really nice to be joined together in person with like-minded individuals. So thank you so much. It's really been a joy to connect with you all. I want to send a personal thank you to the Arkestro team for inviting me to come speak to you all and really give you a sense of what it's like working with the Arkestro team. That's really what they bring to the industry. My clicker. I had the opportunity to join Epizyme in February 2021. I currently work out of my home office north of Boston. We plan on heading back into our office space in mid-April. I have yet to meet any of my coworkers since I joined last year. Headquartered in Cambridge, a neighboring city to Boston, Massachusetts, Boston was named the world's top biotech hub with over 1,000 biotech companies calling the greater Boston area home. The Massachusetts capital has become the world's top biotech hub, generating some of the most innovative developments in the manufacturing of treatments and diagnostics. Some factors behind Boston's emergence include its proximity to Harvard Medical School, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and Massachusetts General Hospital, and other leading academic institutions. Companies drawn in by the potential to tap into its vast pool of scientific minds choose to stay to gain access to the generous public and private funding of the biotech industry. With 5 of the nation's 6 leading national institutes of health funded hospitals, Massachusetts boasts the highest per capita government funding in the country. On top of government dollars, biotech companies headquartered in the area have already raised $4.3 billion in venture capital in the first half of 2020 alone, putting the industry on target to exceed the $5.8 billion raised in 2020 and reflecting the rapid growth of investor interest in biotech. Epizyme is a commercial stage biopharmaceutical company that is committed to rewriting treatment for people with cancer through the discovery, development, and commercialization of novel epigenetic medicines. Our mission: we inspire to change the standard of care for patients and physicians by developing targeted medicines with fundamentally new mechanisms of action directed at specific causes of hematological malignancies and solid tumors. Our vision, which we refer to as the next episode, rewriting oncology treatment with epigenetics, is focused on 4 critical imperatives: maximizing commercial effectiveness, building on Tazveric's pipeline in a drug potential, expanding pipeline and evolving our oncology portfolio to maintain our position as a leader in epigenetics, and finally, expanding our patient reach and increasing shareholder value through our commercial, clinical, and research collaborations. Not collusion. Scott, where are you? Is he here today? Inside joke. The best part of my job is knowing that the work we do day in and day out is helping adult patients suffering from follicular lymphoma and epithelioid sarcoma and giving them and their caregivers hope in achieving remission. I encourage you to take a look at epizyme.com for more information related to our continued clinical trials and epigenetics and to learn a bit more about Epizyme. So I'm sure you are on the edge of your seat wondering what procurement at Epizyme is like. A good procurement function is pivotal in deploying an effective annual sourcing plan, leveraging forecasting, budget details, market analysis, and cost reduction, and value enhancement methodologies, things that we've already discussed today through various conversations and presentations. I oversee the support of our P2P operations. The team as a whole supports all operations by ensuring the timely acquisition, sourcing, and contracting of high-quality, cost-savvy products and services purchased by an organization's internal customers. The procurement function is pivotal in supporting value creation processes, and we also co-protect the organization from risk by deploying risk management and compliance methodologies to external service providers. And I say co-protect because essentially all of our cross-functional partners play a part in that as well. And as you see, we have 2 7-step circles. On the left is source to contract. As a small, less mature company, our focus on source to contract will occur more in the upcoming months. And our team has made a conscious decision to focus on P2P in 2021 to ensure proper training and overall compliance before expanding source to contract events. Arkestro will play a big part in that this year. We do our best to introduce these process diagrams to help at a high level with understanding procurement processes. We include them in our corporate training guide and on our team's intranet page. Now, where are all my data people? Here are Epizyme stats. Our external spend last year was around $155 million. Our supplier base is over 1,000 suppliers. However, the approximate 80% of spend is concentrated in 25 suppliers. We will likely look to clean up that data and deactivate those we haven't worked with in some time. Joining in 2021, myself and Dinah, my direct report, has had the opportunity to understand the business, get acquainted with the processes put in place, refine processes that were not working, create process efficiencies where needed, and begin to action some of those bullet points in 2022. Aside from the obvious supply chain issues and the 2-year pandemic have impacted every facet of our business. Given the time we have here today, these are the top 4 challenges and pain points, if you will, facing our group today. Who does what, when, and who needs to know about it? Am I right? Procurement team members are seen as a catalyst. I was once called a catalytic converter. I may have dated myself here, but I'm pretty sure those don't exist, especially in electric cars, but you get my gist. We are the glue between the business owners looking to spend. They have the budget, right? And then all the cross-functional players like finance, accounting, legal, spend approvers, and so on, join the equation to execute the proposed expense or spend. Creating a strategic working relationship with these folks can sometimes be daunting, depending on personalities and communication types. Stakeholder engagement, similar to the latter, but this challenge is created when those awarded a budget refuse to engage with procurement. They see us as a roadblock or a slowdown in their process, which may affect their outcomes if goods or services are delayed. This is due to the lack of communication on the role procurement plays in the organization or improper planning. We recently, and by recently, I mean March 1st, underwent a reorganization where our team of 4 was cut down by 2. Myself and my direct report has stayed as the remaining procurement team, reporting to our finance arm. Aside from our internal team cut in half, we have also had seen a decrease by approximately 30 team members across the company. So we are forced to do the same with or even more with less. And that also trickles over to our cross-functional partners and business owners. Change management continues. Need I say more? Last but certainly not least are our supplier relations, ensuring our top suppliers are performing, QBRs are scheduled and engaging, and create that narrative that we are seeking. Operational items are on track, POs generated on time, and invoices being processed and approved and payments being made on time. But wait, our partnership with Arkestro is only getting started. Epizyme continues its next episode, rewriting oncology treatments, with epigenetics becoming a step closer to our vision and improving the lives of those living with cancer, with help from Arkestro. Helping us prioritize sourcing activities, sourcing the right supplier for our needs, providing value to our stakeholder relations, and achieving our savings goals in 2022 with its predictive software. We are looking forward to using Arkestro as our sole source of truth for all sourcing activities. And when we do that, we will be better positioned to measure even the smallest amount of impact. One of the best conversations is when we are able to learn from each other. We're a different company when compared to others in their client base, and we require different needs. One of the best things about the team at Arkestro is being able to send an email, hop on a call, and walk through questions or an example and find out if there is a solution to fit our needs. The team is quick and always ensures our satisfaction and has from day one. I can't say enough positive things about our solutions and training and account members supporting our team. They are consistently going above and beyond. Case in point, I was happy to provide a reference for them when they needed one for a client prospect. And well, they jumped on the opportunity pretty quick because here I am, speaking to all of you in this format. So now that we are a smaller team, we have to leverage them more moving forward. And I'm excited for the stories and exchanges to come between us and Arkestro's customer engagement and solutions team. As we become stronger and capable of actioning those small impacts that hopefully over time become larger, more impactful for our business owners, which will echo throughout the business, we are excited to gain credibility across the business, whichever department they reside in. It's all about creating those relationships both internally and externally. So I want to thank you guys for having me up here.
Girls, what y'all